Okay. March 6th was my last recording on this. Uh, so now, it is currently March 14th. So I've got a little bit of memory refreshing to do. If I recall correctly, I was attempting to unlock Sagiri. Uh, I was trying to do all the progression stuff to get her quest done. It's up to you. Is that the character we haven't met yet, and you have to do a lot of prerequisites to get her. Wait, you're really going to accept? Come on, mate. You're the one who brought it up. Strange for me to say, but it's quite the selfish request. Nothing I could have done if you changed your minds. Do you trust us a bit now? I do. I've learned not to be so hasty in judging people. So what's the plan? What's the plan, Stan? Essentially, there are 3 monsters to take out. But not essentially. It won't... But not essentially. It won't be easy. Which is why you came to us. Man, I don't know why I just lost my ability to read there for a second. Good guess. These 3 are pretty big deals. They control all the monsters around the colony perimeter. You could say that they're the boss monsters. We scouted out the lairs, but Colony 4 doesn't have the firepower to spare on an extermination mission right now. Deploying all the squads who were meant to be protecting the colony would be pretty backwards. But as long as these bosses are running wild, you can't resolve the monster attacks. Ooh. Ooh, ow. Take a swig of my drink and it just like swallowing a brick. Because that's fun. Exactly, so think you can do it? In our sleep, we'll take them out in no time. I enjoy the weird little thing here. You have Uni and Noah on the right who are just they're just whatever. Lands puts a stern face on, hands on his hips. Like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll take him out. Mio puts her... What is that called? That pose has a name. And then Senna just does the generic muscle girl pose. Can we find out any more about these monsters? You have Senna looking enthusiastic, Lance looking ready, and Mio just looking reserved. If you want to know more, then you should ask the scouts who found the lairs. My team, actually. Jeremy, Floran, and Jordan are you guys. Oh wait, wasn't Jeremy the one who was with you before? Yeah. Look, if he gives you any grief, report it to me and I'll deal with him. First order of business is to talk to those 3 scouts, then. Thanks for this, and good hunting. Yord's request. Loran's request. And the racist request. Jeremy.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Because if you don't recall correctly, Jeremy is the guy at the very, very beginning of the game who, I'm hearing clicking noises. Is that my headphones or is that the game? That might just be the music in the area. Ah, man, those are 3 quests I gotta do. If Captain's already briefed me, I'll give you the info we collect on the monster. Much appreciated. It's a wolf, but bigger than a normal one. Covers a wide territory and is extremely agile. Maybe that'll fix it. Unplugging and plugging my headphones. Okay. We analyzed its movements and confirmed Piento Basin as the site of its lair. That's about it. Thanks, that's plenty of information for us to be getting on with. Don't let your guards down, we've already lost friends to this. We'll take it seriously and we'll do our best to put it down. Thank you. Okay, where's the other two? Because if they're just killing quests, I may as well accept them all and then wipe them out as I go. Okay. Is he above? Or is he below? Where are you, Jeremy? Are you inside? I think he might be up above, I don't know. Don't know why a scout would be in an engine, but or in an engine room, but where is he? He's not over here. Would he be down here? Yeah, okay. Why are you all the way up here, buddy? What do you want? Did Maxie tell you? We want to hear what you know about the monsters you scouted out. I don't know what noise that is. The target's hunting grounds are somewhere west of here in Nihil Valley. Anything else? Not for you? What, isn't knowing the location enough? Try not to die, traitors. Boy, listen you. Leave it lands. I mean, shove him over the railing, make sure he lands on that platform down there, give him a scare of his life. This group here has kinda killed practically gods at this point. They've killed, like, beings that are practically gods several times. Because that's what Mobius practically is. Here you are, I guess you want to know about the monster? Correct. Would you be willing to give us more detailed information? Enemy is the boss of the Arachnos, and if it wasn't enough trouble, it'll have brought its minions along. If you want to be certain to catch it, you'll want to ambush it by Raptor Perch. Makes sense, Raptor Perch, you said? Where is that exactly? Middle of the desert. People died even to get this much information, you know? Okay, have to defend the colony, make sure this doesn't get out of hand. I'm gonna go murder a spider. A spider, a wolf, and whatever. What? What's this? Oh, Dorian Bam Bam. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Clink. Oop. There's an orange name creature, or a special creature up there. What do you have to offer? Eh, may as well. Get the one, get the one clone. And you said that there was only one. Oh, side with one. I'd defeat 3 if I sided with the one, okay. Okay. Level 31, man, you... Man, yeah, you don't stand a chance here, buddy. Okay, now does that actually count as a boss monster?
And I
Oh,
was the MVP.
I didn't get to hear the actual riff. That's sad. The riff to that song is actually really good.
We're all thinking it.
Okay. According to the capture card bars, the game looked like it was being a little loud. Been a while since I recorded a Switch game. I had to take a break for a little bit because I kind of got burned out. I didn't get burned out, but I was feeling myself losing like the luster to play. Where are you guys? Up. Man, that's a big spider.
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
Try not to waste too much effort on this. First blood. The advantage.
With me.
I'll draw them.
The fact they broke away.
Inferno. Child. Dragon Star. I'll help you. Energy sword.
Noble talk.
Oriole.
Be black.
Mighty Power. We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones.
Oh yeah.
You want some more? Bring a rope.
Heal harmony.
Gentle claw.
Energy. Oriole.
Quick claw.
Kill wall.
Wide flat.
Heavenly Barrier. Yeah. What? Thunder.
Things are building up.
Time to end it.
Bring a rose in.
Let's get a fire.
Man, that's a good song. And speaking of something not being good, this thing just being able to cocoon and just not take damage. Okay. And no XP for that.
Spectacular.
And I was the
Quest gave no XP. Okay. Gorge of Audi. Oh yeah, because this is where we ran away from Ethel. At the beginning.
You were all thinking it.
Okay. Oh, where's the quest? Over there. Man, you didn't mention anything about being a giant bird.
I can shine as brightly as anyone.
Time to get serious. Here we go.
What makes me? You didn't disappoint. Bring a rose in.
Heal harmony. Inferno Zone. Heavenly Spear.
Quick claw.
Dragon Star. Mighty Beast.
Gentle claw. Farewell.
Let's show them.
I'm fit to burn.
Be swift and decisive. Mighty
Quick
Beast.
claw. Raging storm. Climbing around the damage, Aetion.
It means there were no holes in
Time to
my
head back.
strategy.
Okay. I might want to pick up the meat. Can I not? You're not gonna let me? Okay. Oh well. I enjoy how they made Ethel a dirt rag and then proceeded to give her one of the largest piranhas. Like, look at this thing. This thing is massive. Well, I guess it might be smaller than the other ones, but no. Yeah, this thing isn't that small. Because the other ones, yeah, they're tall, but this one's long. It is, however, just a big version of one of these things. It is just a larger version of one of those. But, you know, makes sense. Okay. It's done, all 3 monsters are taken care of. What, really? Here's some proof. A little bit of each of the monsters. Isn't nature beautiful? This is, wow. Yeah, thanks. This will result in less attacks on the monsters too. That's gotta be good. We'll take it from here. Don't worry, we won't let your work be in vain. That said, if I were to ask you for one more little favor... Yeah, sure, whatever you want. Could you run these monster pieces up to the procurement division? We'll pass them to Solon if that's okay. Thanks again for this. I can't express how grateful I am. Can you run this up to the procurement division? And then it's it's below them.
My hunger is stirred.
Okay, much obliged, what can I do for you lot? Moxie asked us to give these to you. Let's see, looks like a certain operation went pretty well. Thanks for doing so much thanks so much for everything you've done. I'll find a good use for these. It's pretty out of character for Maxie to have trusted you with this job. We thought so too. Getting outsiders involved is such an important task, or in such an important task. No, not that. I mean on a personal level. Maxie used to be such a lone wolf. We were in the same cohort, and he used to be a real loose cannon. He was really a lot to deal with. Huh? Really? Him? That's a surprise. The old Maxie would have gone on a solo monster hunt. But somehow, he became a squad captain, and learned how to ask for help. It's kind of a moving story, really. Oops, that certainly took a turn. Let's just keep this between us, okay? Hope to see you around. Okay.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Yep, I see 2 question marks now, which I believe means yes. Hey, you. You okay? The unit all dead. Gotta report to Captain. Shh. Don't talk. Get him to the medic team. Hurry. Lance just picks him up. There we go. Severed connection. This was one of the, unique...
Really use a shower now.
One of the unique quests. Oh. And by unique quests, I mean one of the ones that I need to do to get all the heroes. We're gonna get a doctor, just hang on a little longer. Oh. Couldn't Uni just heal him? I guess ether healing and physical healing are different. How are the bumps and bruises? Better, mostly. Thanks for saving me. You happened out there? Or what happened out there? You mentioned a unit? Oh, well... It's fine, you can talk to them. Maxie. Thanks for watching out for him. Seems like all I'm doing lately is getting bailed out by you lot. We just happen to be in the area. Pretty lucky. Captain Maxie, aye. Take it easy, okay? I'll do the talking. Fighting with Agnes has kind of lost its meaning since Colony 4's flame clock was broken. So we sent secret messengers out all over to tell other colonies the truth. So he's one of those messengers. Right. Part of a covert team dispatched by the tactician squad. If everything went well, I was hoping we could establish a cooperative network between colonies. I'm sorry, Captain. The unit is gone. What? Well, what happened? Was it monsters? No, not monsters. A Levinus attacked us. From Agnes? I don't know. How can you not know? It just showed up out of nowhere, and before we knew it, our escort was... I'd never seen a Levinus like that before. It was monstrous. What do you think of all this? As soon as they hit the unit, it should have been clear to them we didn't have flame clocks, so there wasn't anything to gain. And despite that, they annihilated them. It doesn't make sense, but if they did it knowing full well what our goal was... You're saying the enemy's intention was to stop the information from getting out? To isolate Colony 4? A Levinus that appeared out of nowhere, like nothing anyone's ever seen. No, it can't be. What's up, Noah? Maxie, do you know where the attack took place? Well, we met them at Murmur Rise. They must have been lying in wait. There you have it, but you aren't actually going there, are you? I'm afraid we probably are. I have a hunch as to who the assailants might be. Are you serious? I'm not sure yet, that's why I want to do some digging. But this is Colony 4's matter, so that you have the final say. I'd be grateful if you would actually, or if you would actually, but I do have a condition. I get to go with you. No skin off our collective nose, but is it a good idea for the captain to leave his post? No, I'm going anyway. Okay, then we should set off soon. Captain, we'll take care of this. Your job is to rest. Understood. Luck be with you. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this quest, I want to say this is roughly as early as you can do it. Because you could do it, I'm sure, a bit earlier. Where's this Murmur Rise? Now what? Where do I go? Quests. Murmur Rise in the Atia region. Why were you in the Atia region? I guess he was trying to go for Colony 9? Okay. Yep. You can do this earlier than I did it, at least, because I got to the final area of the game. I was not in front of the final boss, but I was in front of the final few bosses because, you know, final stretch of the game, there's a couple bosses you fight in a row. I got to that final little row of bosses, didn't have the class, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna search it. Turns out you can do this a lot sooner than I did it. Which meant I didn't really get to use the class because, well, I never beat this game, actually. Like, I never fully beat it. I never beat, like, the final boss, but I got very close to the end. So the ending's gonna be blind to me. Ending's gonna be a new experience to me, which I've never seen. That plant over there is a little bit larger than these, the other ones. Are you... Oh. I was thinking maybe it was an orange named one, but nope. Here we go. And one love nest did this. Well, that's a write-off. Let's search the area. Maybe whoever did this left some clues. There we go. We've seen these guys before. I knew it. Levness is like the one that attacked us in the Wildwood. Axie, are you ready to fight? Why else do you think I came? He's got a sword and no shield. Yep. So we've seen these guys before. Oh yeah, these guys deal bleed, I forgot about that. Beat them, knocked them down, and they blew up, but nope, here they are. Planning on leaving the party early? What in the... It's not over yet, here it comes. Yep. Now it's gone smoky. I just noticed something. The recommended build for this class gives you the ability to break and daze. Where the spark is it? Those cowards. Snuff you all. Don't jerk us around. Get back here. He's panting. Maxie. My men died because of me. Through my own lapse in judgment. I may as well have killed them myself. All the revenge in the world won't change that. Your anger is natural. You've lost friends. We can send your team off if you want. Could you, please? I said it a few parts ago, and I'll say it again. I always like the sound of the flute in this game. You think about it, it's morbid, but it's Man, they're dirty, but it's beautiful. Well, so much for unmasking the anime. Yeah, so this is all just speculation, but you going around breaking flame clocks means that the war between us can stop. If that knowledge gets out, then we can end the war. And this attack is the work of someone who doesn't want that to happen? Is that your theory? Whether it's true or not, it looks like we have to stay on guard against more than Agnes and monsters now. We have to be more careful about who our friends and enemies are. We can't afford to be careless. We won't make the same mistake twice, I promise you that. You okay, Maxie? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Thanks to you. Sorry, I'm going to get back to the colony. I have a lot of planning to do. Yeah, I bet. Better get yourself off home. Those Levinuses were clearly after you. Don't die, okay? And now... Can I... Can I do... No, I cannot. Hmm. I think there's a little bit more I have to do. Check this area, see if there's nothing I can do here. No. Because the penultimate, the climax of that whole part is here. It wouldn't be in the forest, I think. Problem with going back and doing it all near the end of the game is oh, I think I know what I have to do. I have to do writer's block, because I think writer's block is related to that. Because does one of them show up during writer's block? No. No. Yeah. Yeah, one does show up in writer's block. I forgot about that.
The Remembrance Stones, was it? Place to still the hearts, so I'm told.
That's right. It's a place to honor the dead and to look deep inside yourself.
Dialogue over there. Pile of junk right here. This old woman fell. Are you alright? It's my chest. Kinda hurts to breathe. Wait a sec. She yells group heal. Man, those are blades on the end of that thing. Maybe you shouldn't be just swinging that around. It looked like it's still hurting. Did it not work? If arts aren't having any effect, we should bring her to the medical facility. The doctor will know what to do. Right. She having a heart attack? Yeah, I think she is. They carted the Van Dam person of the Doyle to the medical facility. What? You mean they carted the Van Dam person? Monica get hurt? Also, I don't exactly care about that mission. That mission is just a fetch quest. I'll do that later. Okay. Not doing that quest over there.
Ethel's a real bookworm. She's always pestering me for more reading material.
That's Ethel, always trying to better herself. More power to her.
I think I said it last time, but I like the fact that Kamaravi and Ethel are friends now. That's a nice little nice little like twisting point. 'Cause, you know, they did kind of kill one another earlier. Mind you, they were forced and they didn't technically. It's I don't know if it's implied or if it's like straight up like they mean for it to be that the
This is a war zone for these little ones. They fight each other for territory.
I didn't realize parks were such dangerous places.
man, I don't think I've ever heard half of this dialogue. This stuff's funny. Kamaravi's got some pretty interesting dialogue. I wonder what he says when I go over here. Probably nothing. Okay, I'm gonna clean up because it looks like these characters are dirty. I don't think I've ever noticed an actual... Wait, what? Have I never gone here?
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
That's weird because I know for a fact I have.
Ah, there we go.
Huh.
Ugh, let's be off. Ha!
No,
So, how's life in the big city? You used to it yet?
I'm growing quite accustomed, yes. Just as long as I don't look down.
I like Kamaravi. He's grown on me a
By the
little
way,
bit.
I seem to have angered Michiba earlier. She's hard to read. Any ideas, Noah?
Well, I don't really think I can help you there, mate.
How did you upset Michiba? What did you do to her? There's Mwamba.
Power is stirred. Should we eat? Fortify the spirit.
Okay. Welcome to Shop of Wellwell. What Wellwell can do for friends. We were wondering, do you have any novels? Novels? Of course. Question borders on silly. What genre is friends looking for? Well, what? Sorry. Genre? Look, we have no idea, okay? What's popular in the city? You want popular novel? That easy. Current bestseller is latest volume of Founder's Tale. The Founder's Tale? That's the title of a novel, is it? Right on money. Would friends care to buy?
Pennies.
Thankings for patronage. Friends choose well to choose well. Story of Founder's Tale is epic narrative of Ouroboros, who were first founders of city. So it's a record that the founders themselves left behind. That right, that framing divisive novel. Framing what? Wait, are you sure you can afford to sell something so important at such a low price? That interesting take. Friends certainly have lively sense of curiosity. Well, do one better. Why not meet Miss Leanne, author of novel directly? You can meet the person who actually wrote the book. Miss Leanne often go for constitutional and revered park. She lady of lofty wisdoms, so well certain that she able to satisfy friends' curiosity.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Apparently it's snowing in the city. Does he have any mention about the medical facility?
I like this place. It has an aura of calm about it.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean. I feel the same, actually.
That hospitals have an aura of calm. I'd argue.
How has Ethel been lately? Has she settled down a little?
She's really taken to training, but she keeps getting the better of all the grown soldiers.
Man, he's got a lot of dialogue.
Tell me, Kamaravi, what have you been up to here in the city?
I help the soldiers overcome weakness. On Travis's urging, I should say.
Okay, what do you do? What's the quest with you? Oh yeah, your counterpoint. I know what you are. You're one of the red herrings. Okay. Where do I go again? I gotta talk to Leanne. Excuse me, but would you happen to be Leanne? I would indeed. Can I help you? Okay, break's over. Well told us that you're the person who wrote Founder's Tale. Tell the person who needs to tighten my microphone arm. Man, it's annoying just how moving this darn thing just causes it to become loose. Every day or two I'm having to tighten the damn thing. Goodness, to think our generation of Ouroboros would take an interest in my humble scribblings. Basically, we don't really get this whole novel thing. Of course. Of course, that's only natural. I believe there isn't much in the way of printed storytelling outside the city, correct? Yes, I'd say so. Is it something like a diary? Well, you're not entirely wrong. In that I'm trying to recreate and detail the lives of the founders. But it's different from a real diary because I've made most of it up. What do you mean you made it up? Well, to put it simply, it's sort of all lies. What? You just pulled it out of your ass. Of course, I do strive to strive to the best of my ability to make sure it hews close to the truth. There are so few documents and materials left in the city from the founders' times. So regardless, I would always have had to weave guesses and interpretations into my work to fill the gaps. That said, it's probably time to lay down my pen. What do you mean? You don't want to write anymore? She did just say most of it was bullshit, so... Imagination has its limits. I find I've come to the end of the line. I just don't know where I'd take the story from here. But you're mega popular, aren't you? Doesn't everyone love your novels? They do, which is why I've been hoping for inspiration to strike. Though you can say inspiration really has dropped from the heavens right in front of me. Pardon? This truly is serendipity. Would you mind helping me conquer my writer's block? Today's just a new day for learning new concepts, I suppose. Go to pour some soda in my cup and it fizzes up like Bugs Bunny putting poison into a cup. Just he pours a tiny bit of poison powder into a cup and it just fizzes over. According to the records, the 6 founders traveled throughout the world looking for a new land. I've managed to pinpoint the exact locations they visited on their journey to help further my research. Unfortunately, I lack the robust constitution to be a soldier. Would you visit these places in my stead? What exactly do you want us to look for? Let me see. If you happen upon anything that looks out of the ordinary there, you could bring it back. I'm trying to see if there's anything out there beyond the information we have in the records. What are the locations you'd like us to look at? The distant fingertip and the Danaha forest in the Forest region would be a great start. A couple of places in Pentelis, the ruins of Cebu, and the old Cliffside Way. Finally, a place in Cadencia called Eternal Canopy. And that should be all. So you're asking us to go to all those places? Seriously? What is that dance those kids in the back are doing? It's got some like poses of like real life dancing, but then it's got a bunch of weird like in between. Interesting. Get all your hardships out of the way while you're young. Once you get old, you can't do all the fun stuff, even if you want to. I can't hold anything much heavier than a pen these days. Curse this old body. Well, I'll help you, or we'll help you, and we'll report back anything we find. Thank you. I've been waiting to hear back from you young folk. Or I'll be waiting to hear back from you young folk. Okay. Now, very quickly. What? What? That's not where I want to go. Yeah, well, I guess I was mistaken in thinking that quest was important. I guess I gotta go and deal with a certain character. Not deal with a certain character, but go deal with a certain... I remember climbing to the top of a very, very tall structure and getting attacked by another one of those, like, robot things. And the very, very tall structure, I believe, is in here somewhere. It might be that. I believe it is that.
Hate this. Ugh, it just spat something out.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't, there was a bit of dialogue earlier with Uni hating the, creatures puking things out. She doesn't like the aspers or whatever they're called. Yeah, there's something here I gotta deal with. I think. I remember having to climb a very, very tall structure. And then I remember having to come back and do it a second time. Well, not climb it a second time, but I remember having to come back and dealing with these dirt mounds. These dirt mounds are involved with a fetch quest at the end of the game. And how do we get up there? I remember it just being a ladder.
Something so valuable here.
Would it be in the cave? I don't think it'd be in the cave. Yeah, it might be on the other side of Okay. I see a ladder. I see a ladder icon, which means I'm near it somewhere. What do you mean over there? Is that... I think that might be where it is, but then I have to climb up it from here? Well, that's certainly something.
This was a nice find.
Hmm. Is it that then?
Huh? This is new.
Or is it that? I don't remember. I remember just having to climb up something ludicrously tall. Oh no. I think it's up there. So is it on this side? Oh, there's a campsite over there and a special enemy.
A good once over.
Oh yeah, there's Agnes and Kevin's over there. I was wondering why I was hearing like metallic hitting noises.
Don't like this fog one bit.
You don't like this fog one bit. I don't think the fog is actually... Like, I don't think the fog actually does anything. Gameplay-wise. Lore-wise, it causes those giant, those giant explosions, but...
Let me check. It appears we can pass through here.
It appears we can pass through here. You mean the bright purple... Like, vines on the dark brown rock? Well, dark brown... whatever. The different color vines on the different color rock? You don't say. And then this surface is climbable. Yeah, I remember this. You have to go like a ludicrously high... What was the name of that thing? Jalapenoki? Halanoki? You have to climb to the top of this thing, and then you get accosted by an armed bandit. I am getting closer to my goal. Yeah, it's up there. Now, I wonder if Kamaravi's going to have any special dialogue for being up here. Because like Kamaravi, I share a fear of heights. I do not like heights.
Something so valuable here.
I too have acrophobia. Which is a real shame, because I can look at these sites and admit that they're beautiful. Like, I can look down there and, you know, look off in the distance and see, you know, that it's beautiful. And in a video game, it's not too bad. But in real life, it's, oh, pretty bad. I'm not a fan of heights in real life. Yeah, look how massive that Pharaonis is. I wonder if we can see Alexandria's Pharaonis from here. Colony Iota's Pharaonis. Maybe not quite from here. Actually, yeah, in relation to Ethel's Pharaonis, where is Alexandria's? It'd be over there somewhere.
Good thing we found this.
So I might be able to see it. Nope. Okay. Gotta love that. Because this is the direct border between the desert and the highway. Oh, in terms of like skyboxes, the game's still registering this as
The map data didn't mention anywhere like this.
yeah, game's still registering this as the highway. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. What are they doing here? Save it for later, here they come. This is what I was thinking of. And this is a set fight, so I can't run. Oh, I say a set fight. Normally with a fight you can run, but I can't.
Do it, Kyle. No plan to next week.
Like that song. I think that is now my new favorite song in this game. I still do believe that this might just be my new favorite. I think this might just be my favorite Switch game.
This should prove useful later.
Funny finding one here, huh?
Not counting any game that can be gotten on Xbox or PlayStation or anything else. Counting games that are exclusive to a console or a game that was originally on that platform and then moved to others. This one I'm pretty sure is my favorite Switch game.
That's the thing for the stuff.
Mind you don't drop it, yeah?
Okay. Now with those things defeated, can I... Still not yet, huh? I think they might attack me on a couple other spots. Yeah, because I think I have to do this quest. Maybe, I don't know. I might cave in and just, look up a guide on how to get the characters again. That's what I did the first time. I get this one really quick. I could just teleport around and get all the things really quick. And the setup for getting the new character. Because in terms of setting up to get a character, getting a character, and then upgrading the character's class, this character that I'm working towards getting now is the longest progress. Like the longest series in this chain. Yeah, okay, so more of them attack. So yeah, I gotta complete this quest before I get, are they targeting us or perhaps? Who cares? Let's take them down. Well, clearly they're attempting to preserve the old world. Because they're cutting off colony unions. Trying to block off old history. And if you look very closely at their chest, I think the game made point of it earlier, but they have purple flame blocks. So clearly these guys have something to do with Ouroboros. Oh, Mobius, rather. Demolition taking its sweet time to fully charge. Okay. Oh.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
How large is this bird? 1.1 G at the moment, 1.1 gigabytes. Yeah, I'll finish this part off in this part. Have this part be dedicated to getting to the ability to get the new class. I'll have the next time be the new class, and then I'll do its Ascension quest. Because boy, is its Ascension quest weird. I need more ether because I want to get the I need to go and actually start unlocking some of the Hulks again. There's two I know of, but I believe there might be 3. There's one in the Atia region. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get accosted here because, well, I might, it's a wide open area. But I don't think I'm gonna get accosted here because there's Ropples.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Something
Oh.
of value. Be careful with it.
I like how every time Senna picks an item up, everyone chastises her. Hey, you be careful. Nothing there. Atia doesn't have anything. Atia Upper doesn't have anything yet. Pentalus has the ruins of Senbu. Or Cebu, rather. Not Senbu. Or Genbu. If I can find a copy of Xenoblade 2, I'll LP that one day. Because that was my introduction to this game. Or to this franchise. I've still never even looked at Xenoblade 1. I know Xenoblade 1 has Shulk. I think Xenoblade 1 is the most lighthearted of the 3. But there's a chance I'm wrong on that. Okay. If I climb to the top of this tower, I can slide over there. There's nothing of use over there except for 2 like legendary enemies. Like 2 legendary enemies that are like level 90. Nothing over here. He said that there was one in the Cadencia region, which I've already apparently been at. When was I? Oh, I know when I was here. I was here for the coconut. When I was doing Triton's quest. I think I might unlock Triton next time. Go to Triton's Ascension. Because I think that's just what I'm going to do now for a bit, is unlock the Ascensions. For a couple of the characters. Because I am going to do all of them. I am going to at least do all of the main content. I'm not going to leave anything relatively undone. I might not do all the side quests, but I'm certainly going to go out of my way to do the actual, like, important stuff. Fun times here. I get to come back here later. Because Riku and Banana's Ascension quest takes place here. Bloody Daylile. Relatively annoying place. Are those airdrops, like, are they
Man, they've really gone and done it now.
are they indefinite? I don't know if they're indefinite, because I think they only have like a limited number. Like, if you get one, it just never shows up again. But I might be wrong on that.
Oh, a container. Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
Picture there, no way to it. Lands, they're called stairs. You use your feet.
Something so valuable here.
Of course, you're supposed to come here earlier when these guys would aggro to you upon just walking around.
Info updated.
Okay. I think this might be more than just coincidence. Do you think they're after the same thing we are? If that's true, then I guess we're on to something pretty good.
You don't drop it, yeah?
And I believe that is everything. Let's see. Nothing here. Oh, wait. Do I have that yet? Oh yeah, there's that. Man, there's a lot of junk to do around the city. Oh. I apparently have a card.
That's the last one.
Okay. Is that everybody? Okay. You're back. Did you find anything?
What was it they needed again?
Do you have... I have everything here. Let me see. All we found was this junk. Sorry we couldn't get anything better. Not at all. Not at all. This is wonderful. It's a better result than I could have hoped for. Really? I don't see anything here that has even the slightest connection to the Founders. No, you're right. None of this is related to the Founders. Ugh, you're joking. Are you joking? But these things don't exist in any of our records. They're completely unknown. They might not be associated with the Founders, but they have more worth than that alone. This has got to be a wind-up. It's just a bunch of rubbish. Hey, do you think the Levnesses that attacked us were looking for these? Oh, sounds like you had a bit of an adventure. Now you've really piqued my interest. Just what are these? It's hard to imagine they come from our time or even the Founders' time. Could they be even older? Yes, it's coming to me. What? What's coming? My inspiration. It's all rushing back to me. The old gray matter hasn't failed me yet. You've saved my work, thank you. You're sure this is fine? Of course. Now I'm sorry, but I must go. I want to put pen to paper while these ideas are still fresh. Wait, can we ask you one more question? What is it? Why did you decide to write about the Founders in the first place? Oh, that's a good question. Have you ever wondered about where you came from? What do you mean? It's just my own theory. But I think one of the most important things in life is knowing your origins. That's what I want the people of the city to know, or rather to remember. Where we all came from and where we're going. Do you see? Anyway, I really must go now. I hope you enjoy the next book in the series. Least you can do is offer me a freebie. Give me the next one for free. I kind of did help you get it or work on it. Okay. And now, after all that delegating, are you... No. Yes. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing next time. And while I am here, may as well complete one more quest, because this one is literally a case of talk to two people and you get it. It's like a 1000 XP quest and you have to talk to two people. Oh, hold on, I wondered. I just remembered something. Hold on, like you guys have any say in what I'm doing. Give me that illusion of hope. I remembered my NFC cards. And then this one. Well, nothing really of note. The class XP is pretty nice, but...
I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, the CP is pretty nice, but... Oh well. Salmon is here. Keep note of that. That's useful for later. That is very useful for later. Okay. Dr. Neon. Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped the sheet music. Oh, that's Granddad's. I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddad, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere worrying himself sick. Thank you. He's really hard to talk to. Hmm? And his name is Boomer. Get the jokes out of your system. His name is Boomer. Excuse me. Doesn't say anything. There you are. Granddad, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write any or write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece. We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody, I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
Always nice to have more friends.
And then he was on top of the stairs, and now he's off, like he's down here with us.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Oh, okay, so auto run remembers your like speed you were moving when you first used it. There we go. I'm supposed to be following him, so may as well. I could just run to the location he's going to. I know where he's going. As I mentioned, having a failed recording where the audio was glitched out and it affects like all of the audio. I started the part up, did this quest, talked to Leanne, and that was it. That was when that happened. I saw that my microphone wasn't picking up any audio, went and listened back to the video, and everything was destroyed, so. Just loudly clack my teeth together. And every child in the city is doing the same dance. Okay. Such pretty music. Manana dig it. Getting groovy. Tea-tum, ta-tum-tum. I think Granddad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from your off-singing tunes, isn't it? Feels a lot more jaunty. It's true. The simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. Manana would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that too one day. You will, Noah. I'm sure of it. Yep. Furthers the story. Yeah, look at those rewards. 2,000 XP, 2,000 gold.
I hope everyone's getting along.
For walking. Walking! There's a magazine called Walking! Sorry. But, yeah. Like, remember, these guys don't know what music is. Like, I mean, they do. They play the flutes, but they don't know music. Okay. Now, next time... time to finally... Ooh, finally do this. Took me long enough.
I've already got food on the brain.
Okay. Level up.
I definitely feel stronger.
Not gonna bother cooking or anything like that.
Let's be off.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.